According to the chairman of Nature's Miracle, a company that invested in XRP, XRP is currently a tenfold better investment than Bitcoin. What implications does this have for other companies looking to enter the banking industry? Additionally, I am aware of certain Ripple swell facts that you are not. Sal Galberty talks about what he observed inside. Here, someone is also assembling the pieces. Brad Garlinghouse, a financial bull, spoke with Patrick Witt, and one of his remarks may portend a change in the U.S. administration. Could XRP and Ripple be involved with it? We will investigate that. I want to start with this 7-second clip, but I have a lot more XRP news to share. Listen carefully. They will tell you that the largest distraction at the moment is the switch to the new financial market. XRP isn't it. Right now, people are primarily interested in Bitcoin, which is the largest shift coming to banking services. You must give them Bitcoin. They do want you to be the owner of the assets that will be utilized extensively to transfer all of the world's XRP wealth. You are not wanted by them. Ethereum does not accept you. You are not welcome in Ondo, Stellar, or any of the other estates. The large bright gold object that isn't actually helpful as a store of value these days is what they want you to focus on. Here's a clip of filmmaker James Lee as well. The value of XRP has increased. The likelihood of XRP's value increasing is higher. For instance, XRP now has a market about 180 billion. In contrast, Bitcoin is currently valued at around 2 trillion. The likelihood that XRP will reach the level of Bitcoin is at least 10 times higher. In the coming years, there's a significant potential that XRP may overtake Bitcoin. The US government claims to have been solely interested in Bitcoin here, which is odd given what many financial institutions in the US government are doing. Chairman Ali appears to have additional knowledge that we do not. Is it possible that the US government is utilizing blockchain technology to create not utilize the blockchain technology of Bitcoin? It won't be on Ethereum either. Given that Ethereum is headquartered in Switzerland, correct? They wish to collaborate with well-known American businesses. Brad Garlinghouse has made 4 trips to the White House this year. I couldn't make out anyone from Consensus. If you did, let me know. All right, this is a dialogue between Sal Galberty and Ray Fuentes. He will discuss some of his observations from Ripple Waves. I'll play this now. All right, this conversation is your way of saying thank you for your assistance. How has the first day gone? For you, sir, does the wave swell? It's fantastic. It's a good event. You may find out a lot about the individuals who manage the company and bring things to life here. And at the end of the first day, were there any key lessons you took away or items that caught your attention? Naturally, I was particularly struck by 2 things. Initially, I believe I heard the CEO of Carry state that they are rapidly reducing the number of tokenized assets on the chain to between 50 and 70 billion at this time. Perhaps not even that. Between 25 billion and 50 billion, I've been granted billions. How did even a few trillions or even tens of trillions may make a significant impact? Growth of 20x, 50x, or 100x just in the tokenized market. One of the greatest new locations to tokenize money and other assets is the XRP ledger. You want to know how much the market the XRP ledger will hold over time, as we all know. That's awesome. Let's just say that the due date definitely catches my attention because I believe it to be the first or second trading day following Circle's third quarter earnings announcement. Large dealers can then begin trading Circle public stocks. However, I believe that the lockout will finish on my birthday, December 2. Anyway, thank you, sir. Regards, feel free to accompany us. However, a lot has to be released. When Bitcoin reached its peak in 2020, Coinbase had already gone public during the previous bull run. There are numerous ways that the public and private sectors collaborate in the market, conventional trade and other contexts. What are your thoughts? Although there are many coincidences and synergies, none of them are truly opportunities. In my opinion, the second half of November is a crucial period for me to work on XRP and Ripple. Guys, there you have it. November second half. We'll be discussing that aspect of CR shortly. A list of all the ETFs is now available on the DTCC website. We are aware that the ADA forms, the S1 variants have been examined. We are aware that this train needs to be stopped by the CC. Based just on these dates, everything ought to be happening between November 13 and November 20. I want to return to this now because I believe there is a message concealed here, and I want to check if you can hear it as well. Together, let's examine X Finance Bull's post. I'll show you the video. When the White House official just stated that tens of trillions of dollars will be used to address issues in the real world through the cryptocurrency market, why do people still despise XRP? U.S. White House official Patrick Whip didn't try to dodge the topic at Ripple Swell 2025. The market capitalization of systems that link to actual finance and enable global efficiency will be in the tens of trillions. After reading that again, consider what technique already accomplishes that. The importance of Ripple is growing. The previous systems have already been purchased and directly linked to the XRP ledger. These things are already within their control. The real-time treasury system, the Gs of thousands of the largest corporations are connected to treasury in order to access all of their funds and assets. They can enter the XRP record using their user interface. They may rapidly expand their company and use the funds to achieve anything they choose, such as generate income right soon. It forces all the other competitors. Isn't that the crucial part that nobody discusses? You must be in competition with other companies in the same industry if you own one of these 1,000 enterprises. Correct, these days there are a lot of new businesses to spend their funds however they see fit, which will force all other companies to follow suit. This is because a corporation is at a disadvantage when it has the newest, greatest technology, stable currency, tokenization, and the ability to generate income from its old capital that is sitting around the globe. That is a huge benefit. You may earn millions, tens of millions, or even billions of dollars annually, depending on the size of your company. This, in my opinion, encourages more companies to use technology, which could benefit us. It now discusses a hidden rope, 10% of all stablecoin payments between companies worldwide, prime brokerage, and a rail payments tool. Additionally, we are aware that the stablecoin market will reach trillions of dollars. The main stablecoin coming companies are Palisade Institutional, Grade QSC Medical Tokenized, and Asset Infrastructure. When those figures are combined, the current amount is around 308 billion, give or take. Guys, they just need a couple more parts. These are all connected to the XRP database. This isn't a narrative. Performance is what matters most, monetary level. Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, likewise didn't mince words. XRP is at the center of everything, and I want everyone to know that. Ripple's entire operation is locked in. Now, let's discuss availability. Individuals who dislike XRP continue to use it. The number of them is excessive. There is no chance for the market cap to increase because it is already quite high. They don't know what the daily volume in the market will bring, thus their viewpoint is about to become outdated. The XRP record contains trillions. With every transaction, XRP gets burned. Governments and corporations hang on to it for a long period. Tokenized bonds, credit, foreign exchange, supply shock, and institutional participants locking up supply. Additionally, a single bridge asset moving value on a huge scale is insufficient. It adjusts its pricing to reflect the function it performs. Whether XRP can hit 5,010 or 20 is now the real question. How can you ever assign a value to something that at the core of $1 trillion banking system? Dollars. Maybe you're starting to understand what's happening. This post was excellent. This clip will help you understand what he's saying. I will not be the harsh judge. I've received it 20 times. All I can say is that this company has a very promising future. This industry will see the emergence of new businesses that most likely wouldn't be there yet. It's going to be awesome. Interestingly, fascinating. In addition, I have some thoughts for a future video in which I discuss the treasury market's eventual transition to blockchain technology. It will be intriguing to observe the strategies and tactics employed by the United States government. Since Trump to win as soon as possible, it is obvious that creating their own system will take a very long time. Working with a U.S. corporation appears to be the only way to get that win. Do you have a sense of where this is going? All right. The narrative.